What's up? It's me, bringing you another high-budget Hollywood movie. You've probably seen this video by Lemon. Leafy was here, YouTube Geographic, essentially talking about the history of Leafy. It's a really good video, you should go watch it, but I'm here with the sequel. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about Leafy's return to YouTube, but documentary type videos kind of bore me, so I'm also going to be giving my stance on all the drama he's been in. Yeah, let's just start.
I love my girlfriend, and I'm totally fine with dudes jacking off to pictures of her on the internet.
Alright, so essentially Leafy returned to YouTube to roast iDubbbz for being a cuck. Essentially, Leafy returned to YouTube. He made two post on iDubbbz. And by the way, I had to cut out that bad word because if I cuss in the first minute of the video, no one gets notifications. But yeah, I'm not gonna go into more detail. I know I probably should, but pretty much Leafy just calls him out for being a cuck because iDubbbz exposed him in the past, and Leafy returned to YouTube. That's the most important thing. Anyways, let's move on. Alright, so the original plan was for Leafy to make two shitpost videos on iDubbbz, but then H3H3 on his little podcast made this speech.
You know, I would love people saying, "Oh, Leafy, come back." I would love to see Leafy come back and try to exist in the landscape today.
So Leafy took this as a challenge and he tried to return to YouTube. He was shot down in 3 months because he was terminated. In the end, though, it was worth it. After that, he started making short videos on multiple people. Keemstar, Caterino, I'm Alex, H3H3, even more. All sorts of different people. He just started making videos on them. Gradually, the videos got longer, and then he started to include gameplay, and he was essentially back for real. And being honest, nothing really happened. He would just make videos talking about people, mostly negatively, and not talking very much, mostly letting the person expose themselves. So if I told you about each of these videos individually, it would just be me stretching out the video. So I'm gonna get right into the Pokimane thing.
Dude, even if Pokimane wants to remove the video, it doesn't change the fact that you're a fucking loser.
In July, Leafy dropped a video called Content Nuke Pokimane, which is obviously talking about Pokimane. He exposed her for being a hypocrite and talked shit to her tier 3 subs. He essentially showed clips of her calling people's content lazy and saying she's gonna take their videos down. And then he showed clips of her eating and watching videos for hours on end. And what's funny is at the same time, YouTuber known as Diesel Patches dropped a 20-minute video exposing Pokimane for that and some other stuff as well. Because of these two videos, the whole internet was against Pokimane. When iDubbbz dropped the content cop on Leafy in 2016, he lost a lot of subs, but at this time he was regaining most of them, and he was almost at 5 million subscribers. But of course, not everyone was happy with this. Most of the other Twitch streamers whose content consists of them eating salad and watching YouTube made their own little responses to this. The content nuke on Pokimane did very well, so Leafy decided to make a part 2, Content Nuclear Fallout Pokimane. After Content Nuclear Fallout, he just started going crazy and making a bunch of videos on Pokimane. He kept on milking the situation. Another thing I should talk about is Pokimane's Discord server. She essentially blacklisted a bunch of words like simp, Leafy, Diesel Patches, Plantman somehow, because I guess that correlates to Leafy. But anyways, people were doing speedruns to see how fast they could get banned from Pokimane's Discord server. I even did one myself. In one of Leafy's videos on Pokimane, he even tried getting banned from her server himself. He made 3 different Discord accounts, each with different names and profile pictures, and he wanted to see how fast he could get banned. He was also making videos at this time about stocks and YouTube, where he'd just talk over surf gameplay. But a lot of the times, he'd put Pokimane in the title and thumbnail. For example, saying something like she lost her sponsors and then showing a picture of Pokimane getting all mad or something. So essentially, he was just milking the drama to the max. And then eventually Pokimane apologized, and he made a response video to the apology. The video itself was pretty lighthearted. He was just kind of talking about the apology. He didn't even say anything that bad. In the end, he included an animation of H3H3 having a Leafy shrine or something. I don't really know, it's just kind of weird. But essentially, 8 hours after he made the video, he ended up getting terminated. Nobody knows the real reason why Leafy got banned, but many speculate that it could be that he made a bunch of videos on Pokimane, or it could be that he used Pokimane in the title of thumbnail of unrelated videos, and that could go against the clickbait rule. Or maybe it's the H3H3 edits he used at the end of his videos. No one really knows. One thing we know for sure is he did not get any warning that he was going to get banned, and YouTube did not say which specific videos caused him to get banned, so we really will never know probably. A lot of people are happy that he got banned because a lot of people hate him, but I mean, I'm not happy because I actually liked his videos, or at least the ones where he'd actually bring valid criticism and not just make fun of people's appearance. Not because it's bullying, but because it's not entertaining and boring. After he got terminated, he moved to Storyfire/Twitter/Instagram. I guess he kind of does like shitpost on each of them. Most of them are pretty short. He made one shitpost about him getting banned. He made one about Teddy Fresh, which is H3H3's clothing brand, because obviously they have beef. And then he made one on stocks in general. Around Christmas of 2020, there was a new channel arose that was called Weafy. Of course, there are many fake Leafy channels already, which actually got verified even though they weren't real. Those channels would amass about 100,000 subscribers. But anyways, Weafy was a channel where essentially this company called redblooms hired Leafy to be their host. When channels get terminated, they could get another channel if someone hires them to be their host. Because that's not breaking the YouTube rules, because they're not making the other channel themselves. So that's exactly what redblooms did with Leafy. So Leafy would be their host, and he only got to make one video before he got terminated again. Keemstar did the same thing when he used to get terminated back in the day, and he was fine, but I guess they just hate Leafy on a whole different level. Anyways, there's like a bunch of YouTube predators who still have a platform, but I guess Leafy's just too mean to get a platform. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of the video, because I only made this because I was fresh out of video ideas, because, I don't know, I already made too many videos talking about Leafy and his termination. And all the videos I made talking about this were way old and bad. I mean, they were terrible. So I thought I should just make one that was actually like somewhat better and longer. Anyways, peace, I guess.